Good evening, everybody. We're here with the Muskies taking on their final game of the semester, final game of the 2019 campaign. Muskies take on the Denison Big Red. Both teams will wrap up play for this half of the season and get on to the important stuff of finals and hopefully a Christmas break with their family. Important game for both teams. You want to end the semester on a positive note, and so should be an interesting competition here. They've been off a little bit because of the Thanksgiving break, so that always makes for a interesting first game back. So Sparrock's here on the mic with me tonight. He will be doing color commentating, and maybe we'll turn the reins over to him at some point in time to do the play-by-play, which is always breathtaking, and to hear those golden pipes.
Articulate.
You know what?
Articulate. I've got a fantastic handle on the English language. So
your command of the English language, monosyllabic English language is, well, it's impressive.
It's understood.
Yep.
It's understood.
Yep. Okay, we're getting ready to get rolling here, and your starting lineup for the Muskies is Russo, Morelli, and Cruiser. Looks like we got Sage between the pipes. Shelgren, last year All-Star, will man the blue line, along with some kid I don't know. Looks like they're only going with 4 starters
Yep,
here.
we're going with 4. We're going with 4. I mean, it's we're gonna.
Max has done some unconventional things in his career. This could be another one. Looks like Jeremy may be back there on the point with the start. Indeed. Shelgren circles behind the net, looking for a breakout. To McWalters. Pass up through the middle. That thing's missed and neutralized puck controlled still by the Muskies. Over to McWalter, taking it up the middle. Let's get a dump in there, Jeremy. Here he does. See what kind of forecheck we got. Quick one right on net there by the Muskies. That's Russo. Buzzing on a one-man forecheck. McWalters in deep. Smart play. Smart heady play there by Jeremy. And Denison wraps it around. Refs wave off the ice. Shelgren goes back with McWalter.
Get a line change.
And little breakdown, trying to put the puck up to the middle ice. Doesn't matter. That still never works. Get some fresh legs here. Hurling down. There's a puck works in deep. Still just a one-man forecheck by the Muskies. And the puck is iced, and the chase is on, and sure enough, there's an ice. So we'll take it back down into the big red zone here to the right of the goaltender. Dallas looking for some camera time already. Gave me the stink eye. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree there, Chuck.
Nope.
Just shot right on by Jack. And a rebound there, but goalie's up to the task. Obney and Dallas on the blue line. Tobin taking the face off. Joe gets beat on that one. But he picks it up, and he tries to cycle it in low, and kind of a lazy dump right into the belly. Another chance for Jack. Tip.
Wow.
Big save. Big save.
Smart play right there.
Denison goalie starting out hot. It's probably 4 shots already for the Muskies. And we get a quick line change. And Shelgren's back out with Lau. O'Meara with the puck. Deep in the corner. Works it up high. Nice cycle work. A little bit bunched up. The Muskies all on one side. Let's get a guy in front there. Good cycle. Good carry of the puck. Good talk by Shelgren. And another shot right on into the belly of the beast.
Cole's a smart hockey player.
Yeah, he's calling for that. Good communicator. Good things happen when you communicate. O'Meara again on the draw. Let's see if he can win one here. Good work by the Big Red there on that face-off. Puck's work deep yet again. Bridges.
He's going to find
back to Shelgren, back to Bridges. Maybe just overthinking it a little bit. I think we just keep peppering the tender here. And
Big Red dumps it in.
Shelgren sets up behind, looking for a little bit of help. He's going to carry it. Good forecheck there by the Big Red, and that forces a turnover, and they dump it in deep for their first shot on goal. From a far distance, low percentage, but throw it on goal, good things can happen.
They all count.
Shelgren looking for some help. Morelli with the puck. This is the dangerous freshman. He's hunting. He's going to take a shot, and yet another nice save. One of the things that's unique about Mitch, Chuck, is he's a freshman, but when he gets in the space, he shoots the puck.
Yep. That's very uncommon for a young player. But, as we've always said, coming out of that first semester, they should no longer be freshmen any longer. But it sounds like this kid is picked it up right away.
No coincidence, leading scorer on the team. I personally think Mitch is a candidate for. There's a shot right
there
on.
There it is.
By Dallas and Morelli.
Wow, there it is.
Knocks it out of the thin air, and we sound brilliant.
Yeah. Well, if you can score out of midair, you're definitely going to be the leading scorer, right? I mean, that's.
We're not going to blame the tender on that one, right?
Nope. That's
just a pretty goal.
Yes. Hard work, though. I mean, he is in the right spot, grinding and doing everything right. So it all paid off.
Good for him.
So with 16:49 left, Muskie's up 1.
Puck works in deep. Mahan, local kid. Mahan, nice forecheck by Mahan. Matty Mahan, probably my favorite player on the team, the way he works.
He's a high motor guy, to use that cliche.
And high IQ, high motor, great attitude. How many coaches would kill for that?
Give me 21 of those, and I like my chances.
Yeah, well said. So, Big Red struggling to get it out of their own zone here.
Puck blown down.
Seems like we're going to wear out this circle to the right of the tender here. We're on about our 6th face-off and about 3 minutes into the period, about 3.5 minutes into the period. McWalter and Obney on the back line here. Becker will center Mahan. And Thiebaud, St. Louis kid. Those St. Louis kids are special, Chuck.
They really are.
St. Louis is the home of the Stanley Cup champions. I'm not sure if you knew that.
I hear that. I hear the Stanley Cup goes through St. Louis.
Yep.
At least in 2019 it does.
Yep. No one is more. Oh, here's a chance for the Big Red. In on goal, and Sage is up to the task. That's a big save by Big Sage. Look at Matty Mahan fighting and battling. Works it in deep, smart play. Becker on that hard forecheck, and the Muskies are going to pick up a penalty on Becker's hard forecheck.
Okay, it's going to get blown down here. So with 15:39 left in the first period, the Muskies are going to be shorthanded. So it's going to be an opportunity for the Big Red to even this game up here.
Becker's a hard forechecking kid. He picks up some penalties for that. But I think that was just he was applying his weight there anyway. It was a marginal call and could have gone either way. So we'll give the benefit of the doubt to the Stripes and see if we can't kill this thing off.
Yep.
Morelli and Shelgren.
Muskies clear the zone. Got a little speed on the ice right now. He's going to pick him.
Cruiser and Morelli up front. That's a dangerous crew. That look for a shorty chance here, at least a chance, especially with Shelgren, man on the puck, and he pivots. Real smart play and an icing, and that's just a smart play. And Cole's a little frustrated. I think he was looking for a little bit of help trying to make something happen there, but he does the right thing and ices the puck. O'Meara now. With Russo, O'Meara and Russo up front. Puck's in a good place, not in a dangerous spot. Big Red trying to set up. They get it up top. Throws deep in the corner. Trying to cycle it behind. Box is working really nice. No real good chances here. Let's get an ice. Well done.
This is as aggressive as I've seen the Muskies on being shorthanded. So, and they've iced the puck twice so far. So
it's a different level of skill on the forward line than the Muskies have had in a long time. They run deep. Heck, some of the better players aren't even dressed tonight. Cartelecchio being one of them.
Yep.
Talk about a talented player, and Sage up to the task there. So we got 24 seconds left in the penalty. And we got 14 minutes left in the period.
Yep.
Who do we got on the draw here? We got old Quinn Hurlin, Buffalo kid. Can't remember if he's a Canisius or a Joe's, and I can tell you one thing: if you get that wrong, you're going to get some tweets. So I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah, let's leave that alone right now. I mean, I can tell you by the end of the period, we will we'll have an answer to that.
Abby's got to win that puck. Cole Drake. Now, he's a Buffalo kid, but he's from St. Francis, so that's safe and sound.
Yep, safe. Yep, neutral. Switzerland.
Nice play by Quinn, no matter what high school he went to clear the puck. And we're even now.
Yep.
5-on-5. Tobin jumps into the mix.
Big Red dumps it into the Muskie zone there.
Here's an opportunity for Jack to take the real estate. Go ahead and skate that, Jack.
Yep.
Work the red line. Nice, just
dumps
a smart heads-up play. Another Buffalo kid. Oh, there's an opportunity down low in front. Good forecheck there by Cole Drake. Almost got rewarded. That kid's a worker. Hasn't been rewarded too many times this year, but his contributions shouldn't be lost on the team. Here we go.
Oh, there it is. Big opportunity.
Tobin working really hard. Hop out there in the corner, wins that battle. Get on that hop. Joe picks that thing up. Work it deep, Joe. And he does.
Big opportunity here. Goes to his backhand, tries to beat him stick side.
Benny Bridges working this. Hop in deep on that. Now that Joe's everywhere right now. And the Big Red get the breakout. Smart play here is to work this thing deep. And they do. Good hard forecheck by the Big Red. Big hit.
Ooh.
Big hit by the Big Red.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, the Muskies clear the zone, and that's what matters the most.
That was a call we didn't get.
O'Meara goes end to end and just fires it wide. Omni finds his own man, hits him in the skates on the attempted dump in. Hop struggling here a little bit.
They're back on side.
Let's get some fresh legs.
There it is.
Benny Bridges with a shot on goal. Picks up his own rebound for a second opportunity. It's not from a lack of trying here. 8 shots for the Muskies. Like to see 20 in the period. I think we'll have 2 or 3 if we can get 20 shots in the period. 20 shots in a game is a good number.
Yep.
Here goes the Big Red on a rush. Number 4. I saw him in warm-ups. He looked like he had plenty of skill. But he's cut off in the center of the ice.
So the Muskies are really applying the pressure here so far, halfway through the first period. And, they're out shooting them 8-4 right now. And good things are going to happen when you do that.
Credit to the tender there for Big Red, too, right? He's made some nice saves.
Muskies bring it up through the neutral zone, dump it in.
Matty Mahan in there could have been an interference, but they let that one go, and puck's working deep again.
Yeah, at this time of night, these refs.
Yeah, we typically meet with the refs before the game to kind of go over what they're looking for, and it sounded like what they were looking for is what we're looking for.
Right. Clean game. Clean
nice
score
clean
sheet.
Yep.
That's what we were discussing.
Here's an opportunity right down low.
Uh-oh.
Maybe trying to do a little too much there. Just throw the puck at the net. Here's an opportunity. That's got to get buried. You won't see that very often. Matty fired that thing wide, and he was in all alone. That's an opportunity you got to capitalize on. Sjogren looking for help, finds it. Muskie's back to Sjogren.
They got some fresh legs out there.
Morelli on the prowl again with Cruiser and Russo. This is a heck of a hockey line right here. And here comes Morelli on a 1-on-3. He'll take this. He gets the shot off. Goalie handles that.
Yep.
Good for Mitch. Just keep throwing on the net. Chuck, we're set up to the right of the goalie again.
Yep.
Sound like a broken record
spot
here. Okay, I think something good's going to happen here. We got a lot of firepower out there right now, and let's see if we can capitalize on this. Nice win on the draw, and Mitch. Nice shot on net.
Rebound.
Dylan's got to bury that.
Back out to the point here.
Go ahead and take that shot, Matty. Dylan working it deep.
Bring it out to the point. Looks like we got some Denison fans over there.
Mitch with the head fake. Over to Dylan. Back to Mitch. Mitch looking for Sjogren. Sjogren's a one-timer. Oh, and how does that not go in?
Hit the post, I think.
Well, I was almost right. Sjogren to Morelli. Puck breaks down in the center of the ice, and it's going to be a chance. Offsides. A little bit of a break for the Muskies on that one.
I tell you what, it's been a long time since I've seen a Muskies team be able to work the puck like they just did down there. I mean, it was 5-on-5, and it looked like a power play. I mean, they were in complete control of the puck there.
Credit to let's throw a little credit at Coach K and Max on that one. Teaching the kids how to cycle the puck, moving around. Helps to have a little talent.
Yep.
A lot of talent in this case. Cole Drake in deep. Oh, a heck of a tip there, and by Joe Tobin, and the goalie, and this makes another big save. I think Denison may have found a goalie that they didn't know they had. We got a 2-on-1, and Patrick Omni back. Patrick gets beat.
There it is.
And luckily, Sage up for the task.
Big save.
And here goes Tobin again. He might go coast to coast. He's got to take it yourself, Joe. Oh, what a big save.
Wow. We're only 12 minutes through the first period, but the number one star of the game right now is the goaltender for the Big Red.
Indeed.
All right, we're going to get an icing here.
And they wave it off. You're right. They're looking to get to a watering hole, Chuck.
Yep. Muskies get a wholesale change here.
Little. What is that? 19 takes a little shot at Sage in front of the net as he goes in on the forecheck. Quinn Herlin in deep. Can't get it as deep as he'd like. Jack Dallas with a little body work.
There we go.
And Benny Bridges coming down through the middle of the ice. And the kid puts out his leg, and Bridges gets around it nonetheless. Nobody in front. Let that thing fly.
There it is.
Attaboy, Hop.
Wow. So the shots are now 14-4, and this Big Red goaltender, wow, he's having a heck of a game here.
These are the things that make you nervous, right, Chuck? I mean, the kid's on fire, having a career period, and working on a second water bottle.
Right. Yep.
But this one makes for a dangerous game when you've run into a hot goalie like that. Good for him.
We coached 150 of these things, right? And
we won 150 of them. We lost a bunch more.
Yeah, well, I only remember the wins. And you run into a hot goaltender, and anything can happen here in the ACHA.
Okay, opportunity for the Muskies to regroup as that puck gets cleared deep into their zone. That's just a pass you can't have. That's just the kind of pass you just can't have that on a breakout pass. Lau almost kills his own man there. Bridges working behind the net. Still has the puck.
Bring it back to the 58 here. Wide ball, let him walk in. Okay, go ahead, go get it. It's a race to the puck here. Sure enough, 58 is Dallas.
Jack Dallas. Hop's got the puck now with Tobin. 2-on-3. Line change here. Tebow coming out. Nice smart play there. by Schlatter. I think that's how you say his name.
That's how we say it tonight.
Yep. His mom's not listening, so we're all right.
A lot of Christmas shopping going on right now.
Becker working it deep. Mahan on the chase. Little Matty Mahan comes away with it. Can't. Oh, there's another forecheck down deep in front. I'd like to see him switch to just a hard two-man forecheck here.
Yep. Just bring a guy out.
It's been a little passive, or even just a one-man forecheck. And here go the Big Red. Nice back check there. Here's going to be a chance. Nice block shot there.
I mean, I think this Big Red goalie, I think he's going to stop the first one every time. So I think they got to pull out a little bit, look for a rebound, and find an ugly one or two here. So
yep, that's a great point. He's rebounds, crashing the net here. Let's get somebody going hard to the net right now.
Yep.
Nice. There he is again.
Yep. I mean, every minute that goes by, the Big Red is building confidence here. So we just got to stay on him here. 5:23 left in the first period.
Let's try a little stick side action.
We're again to the right of the goaltender here. This is our spot tonight.
Okay, we got the number one line back up. Morelli, Cruiser, and Russo. Dallas with McWalter on the point.
They cycle out.
Dallas is down deep.
There it is. Yep.
Dallas feeds him in front. That's a nice one-timer by Cruiser. Also a special player. So you got your number one scorer and your number two scorer on the team.
On the
have
score
tallied
sheet.
The score sheet.
Yep.
And that one is not on the tender. That was just a beautiful goal right there. Okay. That was an important goal, I think.
Yep, they're going to stay out there. Shots are 16-4 right now, and their hard work's starting to pay off here. There they go. They bring it back into the zone again.
Mitch again. Mitch is going to join us after the first period. Local kid.
Cycles out to the left of the goalie. Got it down low. Jack Dallas comes back out. I mean, these guys literally they're playing 5-on-5, and it looks like a power play.
Nice play by Jack. Oh,
wow.
Looking for backdoor. Not quite there.
Oh.
Nice forecheck there by Russo. And Coach K will get a change here.
Yep.
Okay, guess where we're facing off from?
Right of the goaltender.
Right of the goaltender.
Right of the Big Red goaltender.
Big Joe Tobin on the draw. Nice feet work there. Works it back to his defenseman. Obney goes cross ice. Shot on goal, and they almost get rewarded on that one. Law with a nice shot on the ice. Good things happen. That one got all the way through. Okay, we're setting up behind. Back to Law again. Let's see him put it back in there again. Now we got a problem. He's going to have to hustle. Patrick cuts off the lane. Smart play by Obney. Good job. Patrick took the right angle on that one. Was beat on speed, but he beat him on the angle. And
that's a veteran player there. 4 years of experience. So they get smarter over time.
You get beat a few times your first couple of years, and you realize I got to do this differently. And Patrick, to his credit, has. He gets lots of minutes now because of that. And he's also wearing a C on his jersey. Tobin goes down behind, little help. Oh, let's not reach, guys. Let's use the body on that one. Hurlin just kind of reaching a little bit. Body up, Quinn. Body him up. Reaching again. Got beat twice. Patrick eyeing up his man. Little scrum down behind the Muskies goal. To the left of Sage. Neutral ice. Denison regrouping. They're going to have an opportunity here. Catches him on the change, and Sage hits him right in the chest, and he's just staying ready. Good for him.
Yeah, if you're reaching and you're flat-footed in this league, you're going to get beat. Everybody at this level is capable of going around you there.
100 out of 100 times. Okay, we'll set up to the left of Sage. I think the ice is going to start to tilt because everything seems to be on this side of the ice, making our brilliant cameramans work a little bit easier, though. None of those wide-angle shots. Good forecheck there by the Big Red. But O'Meara up to the task. 11 in on goal. He's working everybody, trying to walk in. They're going to call a penalty on the Muskies, and
so that's,
that is a penalty.
Yep, Big Red's going to get their second opportunity here with 2:51 left in the first period here. So Muskies are going to get an opportunity to kill here.
Chuck, you were just talking about being flat-footed, and Schlotterer, I think, just was. He's a freshman and doesn't get a whole lot of action, and good for him to get out there, but he'll learn from that.
Yep.
Max will get a hold of him when he comes off the bench. But let's kill this thing off. This is a dangerous situation here to let the Big Red back in the game. So we got to get this killed off.
Yeah,
out to the point, up top.
I would. There's some speed out there on the ice right now. If the Muskies can catch one here.
Russo up top with Jack Dallas on the point. That's got to get out. That's got to be.
All right,
it just sneaks out. We got to have a little bit more mustard on that thing. Becker and Russo on the front line.
Okay, Sage covers it up.
And we
now,
got
if this
Law
one
and Dallas
comes to
on
the
back.
right or to the left of Sage, we know that they're coming on this side. It was clearly. All right, there we go. They've got it.
We only have to Zamboni half the ice, I think.
Right.
It'd be much.
Oh, there it is. Quick whistle.
Ref gives the linesman a little look saying, hey, comes off the ref. He got beat twice on the faceoff there. Quinn's struggling here a little bit. He's not working as hard as he normally does. Keep those feet moving, Quinn.
These kids are into exams right now, so I'm sure he was putting time in the classroom. All right, we got 2 minutes left here with a minute and 9 left in the penalty here. Muskies are going to go for a wholesale change.
Morelli
we got
and Cruiser.
4 new players. Morelli and Cruiser. That's a combination that.
Shelgren and Obney. So you got four boys, 4 vets out there. Well, 2 freshmen and a little bit of veteran experience. We got to win a face-off here.
That's dangerous. I mean, it's a packed house here tonight at Sports Plus at 10:30 in the evening.
Get some TCHL scores here in a little bit after this period. We'll see what's going on. There's an opportunity for Cruiser. Was looking for one. Looking for Morelli going up the middle of the ice. This kid's a talented player right here. That's good. Ooh, I don't know how he missed that one. He's a good player. The captain for the Big Red is a good player. We'll get his name and give him a little bit of love. Nice play by Patrick Obney. Smart play. Shame that we just got to get worked even. They're going to call another penalty on the Muskies.
Yep. So it's 31
Going to be a 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. Muskies catch a little bit of a break because probably some tired legs on the number 1 PK or power play for the Big Reds. So, although Coach Germain's going to keep those kids out, he sees as an opportunity here. Smart decision.
I tell you what, they go into the room 2-1. That's Muskies are.
That's a win for the Big Red.
That is a win. That's a momentum changer right there. So Muskies got to, they got to be careful here.
Having a little scoreboard operator issue. Might need you over there, Chuck. It's your forte.
I've been around this league. I've worked scoreboards all over the Midwest.
Yep.
So,
still looking for that perfect fit. Need one icing, and then we get a man back here. I don't know if we're going to get that ice.
This is dangerous right
that's
here.
A big save by Sage.
I don't know.
Sage takes ones in the face.
Right in the face. That I don't know.
Last time I checked, when you're 6'4" and take one in the face, it's a high stick. But
one would think.
That's a bad no call.
Yeah. The ref, I think, is apologizing to him right now. Like, hey.
Now here's something interesting. Watch the Muskie coming out of the penalty box here. If we can win this, we can win this draw. We're not set up to ice the puck here, though. And because of that, they're going to score. Oh, we got lucky.
So we're down a man now. We got one back here. So it's Just under a minute to play in the first period, and Muskies are 5-on-4 right now, or excuse me, 4-on-5.
Too many penalties too, you know. That's 6 minutes of penalties.
Too many penalties and a hot goaltender. That's a recipe for concern. But I've really been working on being positive.
Let's
so
keep moving our feet, guys. A lot of guys
2-0
standing still
right
out
now.
there. Puck worked in deep. Cole's got to win that.
Yeah, you got to win it. We got to get an icing here. You got to get an icing.
Big Red comes away with it, working it down low. Good cycling going on there by the Big Red. They're trying to get it up top, and they do.
Right.
There's a shot on goal.
All right,
Here's
there
an
it is.
opportunity.
There it is.
Russo in all by himself, all alone.
Oh, there it is.
Boy,
wow.
That was a pretty goal right there.
With 13.7 seconds left in.
That was the important one, Chuck.
Yep. For you kids watching at home, that right there is an example of composure right there. Very calm going in on the breakaway.
Everybody on that line's got a goal now. Yep. And if my eyes don't deceive me, old Mitch was lobbying for the assist. So,
right. So.
Okay, we're going to get out of here 3-0, I think. And let's just play hard for 13 seconds and live to see another day.
All right, that's going to be out of play.
Mitch is just a little outside there, Mitch.
All right, so it's going to be outside the zone there, to the right of the Big Ten tender.
No, Chuck,
oh no, we're coming back down to our spot.
Our favorite spot.
You know, and I think this is really going to be how this game is characterized.
Go forward here, Mitch. Go forward. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Mitch is going to join us here in just a second.
All right. So we're out of the period here, and
we'll rejoin you in just a second here. Don't go far.
Don't go far.
Mitch, can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can.
All right, everybody. We're joined by freshman phenom, Mitch. Am I saying your last name right? Morelli, is that right?
Yeah, Morelli.
Morelli. Well, that's a little Italian twist to it,
yes,
right?
It does.
Right,
Absolutely.
great. Well, Mitch, tell me about the goal you had here tonight. Let's start with that.
I got lucky. Batted right out of the air. Came right to me. Good plays, but yeah.
Yeah, we noticed it. We didn't think that was too lucky. We thought that was a lot of skill in that thing. Give yourself a little bit of credit.
Thank you.
And there's 3 goals. I think everybody on your line has one now, right?
Me, Cruiser, I don't think Russo has one yet.
Russo had the shorty.
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
he?
you're right. Yeah, Russo had the last one. Yeah, all three.
Yeah. So good for you guys. Well, can you keep that rolling into the second, third period? If we can repeat that 2 more times, we can get out of here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tell us about your freshman year. How's it going so far?
It's going good. Yeah. Put up a decent amount of points. Love the guys I'm playing with. I love the team. It's been really good. School's been a little difficult, but it's been fun.
Yeah. That's part of the deal, though, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you guys are in the fight for regionals. Is there any talk about that in the locker room, or are you staying away from that right now?
We're just focusing game by game.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good, honestly. So yeah.
Yep. And in the battle, in the midst of the playoffs, you split with a tough Ohio State team, and you split with Bowling. Oh, you swept Bowling Green, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, we went 1-1 with
Okay,
them.
so you're contending with the big boys in the league.
Yeah.
So
our second half of the season is going to be pretty tough, though. We got OU, Louisville, and Miami. So it's going to be a tough go, but we should be ready for it.
I think with everything you guys been through this semester, you'll be up for it. So
yes, absolutely.
So what should we look for the balance of the game? Are you guys playing a one-man forecheck, or is Coach K just kind of letting you do your own thing right now?
Tonight, just do your own thing, but usually we got a two-man forecheck. One stays high.
Yeah.
So usually works out. We usually can pressure the defenseman pretty well.
Well, let's give Sage lots of help tonight, and maybe we can do the what. We won't talk about what we want him to end up with, but let's give him a lot of help on the defensive zone.
Oh, yeah, he's been great this season.
All right, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
You bet.
Streaming live?
I think we're probably streaming, so if you don't mind, can you
Yep, I can
operate
start
that
moving
thing?
the camera, yep.
Okay, we're still down here. About 30 seconds to go as we start the second period. 30 seconds on the kill. Big Red, move in. Nice play there by Stick in the middle. Oh, a nice opportunity there for the Big Red. Let's get an icing here. Let's get this thing finished off. Nice forecheck. Puck comes out. We got to just get an ice and we're done here. I just don't know why I don't find the open ice, Chuck.
Well, all right, we're back to even here.
Good kill.
Muskies
Good
get it back.
kill. That's going to be.
He
they wave off
it
the ice, and that's a mistake. But we'll take that mistake.
Yep. I don't think he quite saw the guy out of the box
I think
yet.
you're probably right about that. So here comes an aggressive rush by the Big Red. Here's an opportunity, big opportunity. Sage way out of the net right now. Good start to the period for Denison.
Big Red made some adjustments here.
Here we go.
The shot on goal. Goaltender remained hot during the break there.
Like to see Cole pop one. Just keep that kid working here. We lost our cameraman, but as he said earlier, he's a man of many talents, Mr. Sparrick.
Yep.
Golden pipes, eye for the camera.
Got the clock running.
Come on, Quinn. Let's hit that thing.
Okay. Everything is
Quinn Herlin a little banged up on that one. Bumped his knee. I think he's taking himself out here. Let's hope he's okay. Morelli comes over the board to take his spot.
Oh, and Ned is back. Ned is
Ned ain't dead.
Ned ain't dead.
Baby.
You know, in the movie, his name is actually Zed.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Not Ned.
I've heard that. Good play by Shogun, looking for an opportunity. Let's be aggressive here. Chuck was talking earlier about crashing the net. We get a crash there, we get a goal. A little bit passive in front. Cruiser, Morelli, Russo. Shogun on the point, lets one fly. Little pinch here by Schlatter something or other. Russo behind. Morelli in front. Now we're working a little bit down low.
Yep.
Good forecheck. Here comes Cruiser. Let that one go a little bit earlier.
There. That's all right.
Let's let that thing fly. Ooh.
All right. Looks like Xavier's picked up right where they left off here.
What are we doing here, guys?
They had a little high stick
play
there
the
that
puck.
had to get waved off.
I say this like a broken record, but Shelgren picks it up, working from behind his own net. I don't know how many more times the ref's going to let the forecheck of the Big Red bump the goaltender. Cruiser splits the middle.
Here.
Just rolls off his stick. Morelli was wide open. That's a bury, but just bad break there. Russo in front. Let's let this thing fly.
All right, there we go. Shot on goal. A little high.
Bridge is a bit of a sniper. Morelli working it low. Works it up top, I should say. What do we got going on here? And the Big Red's playing with 6 guys. It's a different approach coming out of the period.
Yep. Well, it looks like we're going to get our first power play here. Yeah, Morelli, neat kid, eh?
Yeah, nice kid.
Got to meet him.
Nice kid, yep.
Local kid out of Columbus, right?
Local kid out of Cincinnati, but he played his hockey in Columbus for the Columbus AAA Jackets.
Great.
He was quite a player up there, so he was a big get for the Muskies. And hopefully he'll have a long, productive career here.
Well, he's off to a good start in the first 18 games so far.
Indeed. I'll get his stats up here in just a second. Okay, let's work the power play. Let's see what kind of system we got going on here. And then we're off to a bad start. And guess who's going to pick up the puck from behind the net? None other than my friend Cole Shelgren.
Yep. Buffalo kid.
Connecticut kid. But you're close.
Buffalo, Connecticut.
You got to get to Connecticut. You can go to Connecticut through Buffalo.
You know, yes, that's a fair point. I might do that.
That wouldn't surprise me one iota. Okay, we're working it behind the net. Let's get something set up here. Mahan wants it down low, and he's trying to direct traffic. Sjogren looking for a seam. Can't seem to find it. Here, puck's just hopping. Comes right back to Cole. Everything Cole shoots.
Wow.
Everything Cole does is just smart. It's on the net. Doesn't have to be a cannon. And lo and behold, we got another goal here. One productive line. They're eating them all up. We got to get a little more productivity out of the rest of the boys. And
so with 16-18 left in the second, it's 4-0, and the Muskies are now the Big Red get their player back, so it'll be even strength, and they're out shooting them 23-10 right now. So
let's talk about Mitch for just a second. He's got 26 points on the year in 17 games. Counting, if you add in tonight, that's another goal, another assist. So he's at 12 and 16 for 28.
Yeah, in 18 games.
Here's another opportunity for the Muskies. The puck just seems to be taking all the bad bounces. Opportunity for the Big Red to come back. That's going to be way offside, and they somehow don't call that offsides, and I don't know how. Joe Tobin really struggling to clear the puck up the middle of the ice. Good to see Quinn Hurlin come back. Here comes Cole Drake. Bunch up. Spread out, boys. Spread out. Joey Tobin with the sniper.
Wow.
Good for him.
Wow.
Good for him. I just said to him as he was coming on the ice what a good period he had, and I'm happy to see him get rewarded.
Yep. So, with those numbers, as a freshman, that's fairly uncommon for a kid to just step right in and make an immediate impact on a team like that. So it's a nice catch.
Quick goalie change here by the Muskies. Interesting decision. 3 minutes into the second period, but that's Joey Tobin's. I think that's his sixth goal of the year.
Six goals, 2 assists, 17 games.
Huskies are working a timeout to give. Is that Will, Ned? Is that Will in net?
This is we met this young man's father earlier before the game here. He's a young man out of Indianapolis, Indiana.
This may be his debut. Let me take a look here.
I believe this.
No, he's had a little bit of time before this. So,
yeah, his dad shared with me that his aunts and uncles are watching on the feed. So we don't know you, but we'll give you a shout out. So thank you for your support there.
Let's give Will a bunch of defense. Let's work hard. This is sometimes it gets a little funky because the defense gets a little relaxed, and the goalie pays a price for that. So let's hope that the boys pick it up for Will and give him the support he deserves. Play behind the net, squeaks out. Muskies come away with it.
There we go. We got a little
opportunity for Matty Mahan. They're kind of buzzing right now. I think X kind of smells it and feels it. Coming back on a 2-on-2 for Denison. Obney gets walked. The puck ends up in the corner, thankfully. Here's an opportunity, and we got a 2-on-0.
Wow.
Matty Mahan in on a breakaway.
Oh.
And a nice play by the
Tried
tender
to go
there.
stick side on his backhand.
Mahan will get one before the night's over. Sjogren give him a little bit of the business for not burying that thing. I think Sjogren must have had the assist on that. Okay, Cole, pick this thing up and let's move the puck in the right direction.
Yeah.
Here's another opportunity for the guys hanging a little bit. Another big save. O'Meara in on goal. Becoming a little bit of a shooting gallery right now.
Okay.
And we got a stoppage in front. Let's regroup. And
yeah, as a coaching staff, you got to be very careful with games like this, right? You can form some bad habits, and you can find some guys not back there in the defensive zone, and they got to give the support to the young goaltender here. So
Indeed.
But you know what? These nights are fun. So
good for him. Got our first score of the night. The Louisville Cardinals played the Fighting Illini of Illinois, and they skated to a 2-2 tie. Cards have struggled a bit this year. Can't seem to quite get it on track, but
it's pretty uncommon for that program there.
But calendar turns into the new year, and sometimes new hockey teams show up. So much like the Muskies, who have been devastated by injuries. It's remarkable how many season-ending injuries the Muskies are dealing with. Very similar situation for the Cards, as it is the case with lots of teams in the ACHA.
Well, you know, these kids are going to get about a month break here, and that'll give them an opportunity to get healthy and spend some downtime with their family. That's a look. Wow.
Good opportunity there. Just fired wide. And that's a missed call there. This is the thing that really bothers me, because that's there's a goal.
One there.
O'Meara, I think, will get credit with that one, but the call that was missed is the headshot.
Yep.
We got a first career goal here, maybe?
It's got some fans. It's definitely got some fans here in the stands.
Well, they didn't take the puck out of play, so I guess not. But maybe tallied the score sheet for a first career assist or something like that. Nope, he's got a goal and an assist. So, okay, here we go.
Here we go back again. Shots 27-10, 13-18.
Nice chip in there by Cole Drake.
Second period.
Big Red's only been able to muster one shot so far this period, so it's going to get a little sloppy, a little sluggish here, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy not paying very good attention there, but Cole Drake picks it up. Let's slide back over into the middle. Carry that puck.
Again, you got to guard against.
Yep.
Bad habits.
Joe Tobin starting to smell it a little bit. Nice shot on goal there. This tender's going to be tired.
Well, for him, he's only got a short ride back just up the road to
Newark, isn't it? Is it in Newark?
Newark, yep. Denison, Ohio, Newark, Ohio. Just a little bit east of Columbus there. Beautiful campus.
Old Lou Gibb Arena.
Lou Gibb Arena.
Home of the former legend of the Denison Big Red. What was that guy's name?
Well, I don't know.
Just call him the legend, I think.
Yeah.
He answers to that.
He was a doppelganger to our goalie, Max Poe there.
Yes, he was. That's a big word right there.
That's, yep.
Okay, let's get refocused here. Puck remains in the Big Red zone. Jack Dallas with a nice play. He'll dump it in. Smart play, and we regroup and stick on the one-man forecheck here. If the Big Red would reverse, I think they'd find their way out of the zone a little bit quicker. I think that's the path out, but maybe not recognizing that quite yet. Dallas dumps it in. That's 2 in a row for him, and Jack's just making smart hockey. He's running the clock, working it deep. Here's what I mean by right up the middle. And if they just reverse that thing, I think they're out of the zone. But they got a 3-on-2 opportunity here, so here they come as they come on the attack. Good play by Jeremy McWalter with the poke check away. Oh, bouncy puck. Will's going to get tested for the first time here, I think. Man in front, nobody helping out. Will's up to the task. Let's get him a little help in front. There's a man standing right in front of him, Jack. Let's find him.
Yeah, now there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Big save. Net's off, but
I think Will might have taken one there. It looked like he got up a little bit slow on that one. Have to check and make sure he's all right. We got to get defense in front of our net here.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I want to see Will get help. Nice play. That's 3 times for Jack. Just gained the red line. He worked the puck deep. Can't get hurt down there. And Rich on the heavy forecheck. You got Russo, Cruiser, and Mitch back on the ice. And you'll watch them just possess the puck, control it in the zone. Lou works it deep. Nice play there.
All right. Muskies
Patrick
playing through
Obnin
the neutral zone.
to Morelli. Morelli in the neutral zone. Obney drops back in the blue line where he belongs. You got Russo crashing hard to the net. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. Russo takes it deep into the corner, working with it, keeping the puck on a string a little bit. Back to your point man. Find your point man, and he doesn't. A little miscommunication there.
Puck's out of play here.
And we're to the right of the goaltender again. No, we're to the goaltender's left this time. We are on this side of the ice a lot, though.
Muskie's coaching staff is very calm, collected.
That's a word. Oh, there's a shot right on. Patrick Obney was hunting on that one. Puck's worked in deep, little forecheck, passed out to the neutral zone. Big Red on the attack. Smart play by the guy jumping off the bench, makes sure he stays onside. Wholesale change. Quinn Hurlin fans on the pass out of the zone.
Brings it back.
Heavy forecheck right now by the Big Red. Be careful here, ref. Ref almost gets killed. Attaboy, Will.
There
Stop the play.
Will,
let's regroup.
Big save there, Will.
And our favorite face-off Dot's going to get a little bit of work. Okay, let's win a draw here. Let's get bearing down, get focused, and win a draw.
9:30 left in the second period there.
Patrick O'Meara, I think, will take this face-off with Hop.
There we go.
And
we got
3-on-2.
Yeah,
Hop streaking through the middle. Oh, good poke check by Hop, and he's going to hustle on in there and attack that puck, Hop. He was took a bad angle on that, and he got beat because of it.
Puck out of play into the Big Red bench.
Okay, we got Benny, Bridges, Patrick, and Hop. My little Mario Lemieux number for Hop. Pretty cocky.
Those kids watch at home, Google Mario Lemieux. He's a heck of a player.
After that, look up Wayne Gretzky. He's pretty good too.
Yep.
Hop's working. He's trying to make something happen. Let's keep plugging the middle there. Hop on the forecheck. Man gets by him. Just a little bit passive. A lot of coasting out there right now. Attaboy, Will.
Big save by Will. Look at that. He's showing himself. He's getting.
Good job, William.
Getting some time on film here.
We'll go back to our favorite Dot. Jack Dallas will come out to man the blue line. See what line we got out here. I think maybe Chris Becker's line. Ooh. And Becker loses the draw, but comes out and makes a nice play on the shot on net. Now he works hard down low. Matt Thibault, let's get aggressive, Matt.
Lay out.
Force him to turnover. Attaboy, Matt. Now here we go.
All right. Slow it down.
Let's just work that thing in deep, kids. There's hard work there by Jack Dallas, having a heck of a game. Just a real smart game. Will sets it up behind the net, leaves it there for Jack. Go ahead and take the real estate, Jack. Matt Thibault can't handle the pass. Then we'll regroup him back behind the net. Jeremy will pick it up. Jeremy does the reverse. Over to Matty Mahan. Mahan needs a little bit of help. He gets it from Becker, I should say.
All right, just keep your composure.
You got guys leaving the zone early, Okay, let's jump in the middle of the ice here, Quinn. Plug that hole. You got a guy over here. Find your guy, Jack. Find your man, Jack. Come on, Jeremy. Work that thing,
Quinn. A
Quinn.
high stick there.
Nice play, Quinn. Quinn got a little banged up earlier in the period, so he looks fine out there now. Joe Tobin on the forecheck. Gets him to turn it over. Quinn on the forecheck. Let's see him work him, Quinn. Don't let him off the hook like that.
Will's gonna.
I don't know what Patrick was doing on that, but play the puck. Keep the puck moving. Got 6:31 to go in the period here. And we got Mitch's line back. How did he say he pronounce his name? Morelli? Morelli? Is that how you pronounce Mitch's last name? It's got an Italian dialect to it.
Very Italian.
I'm an Irishman. Not like the movie. Here goes Mitch. We'll just call him Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch.
Oh, there's a bury. Nope. That's a goal that Matty Cruiser normally would bury there. They're kind of having their way with things out here. Really talented line. Bunch of young kids got.
They're doubling them up on the shots here. So.
Sophomore and 2 freshmen. Work hard, Patrick. Work hard. Blind pass right onto the stick of the Big Red, and this is going to be a chance for them. Will up to the task. Got a boy, Will.
Will, just a freshman here. $71-5 here for the Big Red, putting a play in right now.
Drawing it up, are they?
Drawing it up.
But Patrick O'Meara wins a faceoff, so that's what you like to see. Shogun working it off the feet. I think Cartalecchio normally plays on this line where Hops stepped in tonight, and he's doing a good job. Really
big shoes to fill there.
Yeah, that's a formidable line when you've got Cards out there. He may be the best kid on the line, as a matter of fact, and that's saying something because those other kids are real talented. Watch behind you now. Don't lose track of that guy that's behind you there. Oh, he just gets
dangerous.
Work. I don't have a good feeling. We're winning 6-0, and I just don't have a good feeling right now. There's a good smart play by Benny Bridges.
The score is important, so.
Yep, that's the only thing that matters, right?
Right.
I don't think we're getting style points at the end of the game.
No.
Let's get everybody out of here healthy and a nice win. I don't know what we're talking about.
But a
lot of hockey left.
Can't get lax. That's.
Oh, Hop turned his head there as he wanted to change, and that results in a turnover. No, they wave off the ice. The refs definitely have someplace to be. There's no doubt about that at this point. So do we, though.
Yep.
What are we complaining about? You're not complaining.
I'm not complaining.
You going with wings, or are you just going straight up a little libation? Oh, here's a goal.
Whoa!
That's a beauty.
There it is. Look at
Matt Thiebaud. Nice goal. And he stares down the back checker. Good for Matt. He's St. Louis kid. He's got that Stanley Cup fever. You know, Chuck, that's where the home of the Stanley Cup.
That's where he comes. I think he probably told 71 for the Big Red where the Stanley Cup is at right now.
Yeah, he might.
After that goal. So it's a pretty common theme with our friends from St. Louis in 2019.
I think he used to practice with Steen, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so that's
the first of the year for Matty. Good for him.
There he goes. Let's give it up for that kid.
That was a pretty goal, too. He picked him clean.
Yep.
Denison goalie is now postured as a kid that really is thinking about someplace else he might rather be.
He's thinking about the bus. Is it warm?
What's the score of the Oregon-Utah game? That's what he wants
That's going through his head right now.
Yeah. Let's get that score. We do it all here, folks. You don't need
full service.
Turn off ESPN. It's 30-15. The Utes will not be playing in the CFP, folks.
Nope.
And your friend from Georgia, what's that kid's name? Here's an opportunity for Jack Dallas, and he shoots it 6 feet wide.
I got a lot of friends from Georgia. Which one are we talking about?
No, you don't. You don't have a lot of friends in general. So,
Old Ward Orzak, ACHA legend, Georgia boy.
Yeah, old Wardo. I think he's listening right now.
I'm sure he is.
What do we got? About 3 people. We got 27 people listening.
Yep. Well, they heard you were going to be doing the game.
Go ahead, Quinn. Win that thing. Go ahead, Quinn. Take the backhand. Oh, there's a great way to go to the net, Quinn. Good, smart play. Come on, Jeremy. Put that thing on net. Nice play by Jeremy. I think Jeremy will credit for that.
Way to go. Way to go. So
Jeremy will get the assist on that.
Yep. Denison still has some fans here. They haven't left the exit yet.
Most optimistic people in the building, I think.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to have an interview with the Denison coach after the second period here. And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you know, those head coaches, they're bright. You know, when it's 8-0 between the second and third, what do you say to the team?
Yep.
You go do an interview and leave it to the assistant coach. Come up with something creative and inspiring.
Yeah, I wasn't very often on the right side of an 8-0 score. Well, credit to the Big Red. They've been playing at the D3 level for a long time. Took a step up this year for a lot of different reasons. They knew they were going to take their lumps. Come on, Will, pick that up. And, you know, it'll take them a couple of years.
You know, with the right leadership and the right commitment, you can get up to speed quickly. And, you know, it's a great league to play at the next level, right? And, you know, having Denison as a strong program only helps all boats rise here in this area. So
yeah, with any luck, you know, 2 or 3 years, they'll be able to compete in the TSCHL, which would be a great. Here comes a breakaway. Wilt's going to have to be up to the task. He looks ready. And he is ready. In fact, that's a beauty. Good for him. That's a big save for Will.
You know, there's a lot of strong hockey here in the Ohio Valley. And, you know, if you just look at the TSCHL, you know, there's a lot of strong teams. And it's a great place to play. And the league is run real well. And, you know.
Yeah, we need to spend a minute on that, maybe next period, talking about the league in general and Xavier's place in the league and in the hunt for regionals. And anybody listening at home, there's something special going on this year with the Muskies, and we'll share some details about that in the next period. Stay tuned for that. Hop running traffic out there, trying to split the middle. Good for him, calling for where he wanted the puck. Just a little bit undersized on that one. He got pushed around just a bit, but he's not frustrated, right back in the play. He's chasing that down. Go ahead and forecheck that, Hop.
It's going to be an icing.
Muskies will get some fresh legs, and unfortunately for the Big Red, they can't change. ACHA rules don't let you change on an icing if you're the offending team. Makes for a nice advantage, honestly. Matty Tebow back out on the ice and take it. He's going to take the face off here. I think they might have a little bit of a play set up. They win the draw. Jack wins a back in. Matty almost hit it off his shin.
We'll try it again.
Go ahead, Jack. There's a nice tip. That's going to be a goal, I think. Nope.
All right.
Good work there.
Under a minute to play here.
Jack Dallas needs to get on the score sheet because he's earned an opportunity. He's made so many smart plays. He'll chase that hard. He's going to get chased hard, but watch him make the right players turn the right way, Jack. Good play.
Muscles through it.
Offsides here for the Big Red.
Okay.
30 to go in period number 2. Muskies leading in dominant fashion, 8-0 right now. I think that linesman may be a Xavier student. I think that kid's name might be T-Meyer. I think he's found the cafeteria a couple times.
Yep.
Got to hustle, Jack.
There
Got to hustle. Turn the right way, Jack. Got a boy. Jeremy back there communicating with him. We got 20 to go here. One last chance for one last rush. Jeremy, you got to
turn it over. Jeremy, you got to hold that there, kid.
Handle that puck. Jeremy's clock watching right now. Play hockey, Jeremy. That'll clear the puck, and that'll probably end the period. Okay, so we'll be back in a moment. We'll have a guest here. I think Coach from Big Red's gonna join us, and if not, we'll find another guest. Be back in just a couple. Okay, folks, we're joined here by Coach German, the head coach of the Big Red. We asked him to kind of come over and talk to us a little bit about this program. First of all, Coach, is this your third year with the program?
Actually, this is my fifth.
Holy cow, time flies,
yeah,
right? So
absolutely.
I think I just showed my age a little bit. So we've known each other that long, hard to believe.
It's been a while.
So you took it over when it was a D3 program, and I think we'd both be honest with each other. It's a little bit of a fledgling program, and you've done some great things. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, to be honest, when I took it over, we weren't affiliated. We were in the NCHA, and there was no affiliation. And then it was my first goal was to get us just sort of a sense of legitimacy, right? And so that was my first step. And, you know, the first year, on my very first practice, I had 6 seniors just walk off. They just did not want the change of guard, you know. So it was an uphill battle. But, yeah, we're trending in the right direction. Big step coming to Division II. It was a decision I felt that we needed to make. Step out. Just our proximity of where we are in the schools and located in that area. We really want to compete. We're a small school playing against a lot of big schools, so that that posed a problem. It just puts the recruiting effort on me. Yeah.
Well, to that point, having been with Xavier for a long time, small school. Yeah. D3 program, so we're just a little bit ahead of you on the curve, and so I can attest to the fact that the hard work will eventually, be rewarded.
I can see it. It's even now trending. There are in every game there are moments of improvement and greatness. And
there's been several of them tonight. I think 4 and 11. And the tenders.
Right.
I mean, the score doesn't necessarily reflect it. He's had a great game.
He is our number 2 tender. So he's a freshman. So the program is building, and it's trending in the right direction. And it's, I can't say enough about our, administration, Denison. They're behind us, and now the full athletic department is getting behind us. I think we can see that happening in the next couple of years. Where it's still a club program, but they're treating us like a varsity program. Sure. And then I have, actually there's several alumni here, hockey alumni, that just help us. Funding is a big thing. And they really come through.
Money makes it. Talk about that, because you have a heck of a locker room up there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it just got built, and that you know, that was one of those things when I got there. We had a trailer, and the guys were like literally taking their gear and heating it up by the hand dryer to get it to thaw out. And I'm like, we can't have this. So I just asked. And then I held my breath till I turned blue. And I got a generous donation from a hockey alumni. Kevin Krieger stepped up and said, you know, I'll put down a large sum of money, like $25,000 or $30,000. And then Denison stepped in with the rest, and we built it's a beautiful facility, and it really helps in recruiting. I think it was you I talked to. I said, what was the number one thing you did to get your team to that level? And you said, build a locker room. And so I took that as gospel.
Well, maybe that's that old movie, build it and they will come,
That's
right?
Exactly
so,
right.
Well, Coach, I know you got things to do and you got to talk to your guys, so we just wanted to
say.
Well, like I said, you can see it, though, and I'm being sincere. So, and, you know, as an official with the ACHA, too, we appreciate how hard you're working to get the team on the map. And in due time, we know it's going to come.
I appreciate it, and thanks for all your support behind the scenes and you know, just kind of being there with some words of encouragement.
You bet. You bet. My pleasure. Thank you.
Take it easy.
Okay, folks, we're back here for the start of the third. Muskies lead 8-0. Lead on the shot count, 33-17. And let's see if we can bring this thing home without anybody getting hurt and nothing dumb happening here. Second result from the TS. There's a shot right on in there early in the period. That thing was a little bit of a rocket from McWalter. I think might be playing forward. I think he's got McWalter at forward. He does. We've changed some things up yet again. So in TACHL action, game number 2, Indiana with a big win over Big Ten rival Michigan. They win 3-2 in overtime. So that's one win for the TSCHL, one tie for the TSCHL. That was Louisville.
That's a big game for those kids. I mean,
it is
those
a
kids,
big game.
You know, it's a big win for them.
Louisville played a Big Ten opponent to a tie. So right now the TSCHL is 1-0-1. And we're looking good for another win here to go 2-0-1. Chuck, take it from here, and I'll check some more scores around the league.
Well, you know, over the break here, we got to meet some of the fans here, and Mitch Slaughter's family, Slaughterer, 2 ERs. I want to give a shout out to his grandma and grandpa, as well as his grandma and grandpa watching in Dayton, and his mom and dad in Columbus. And Mitch is on the score sheet for the first time this year with an assist, and everybody can rest assured that his I'm not even certain. I'm assuming it's his cousin, Owen. He's got the puck waiting for him. So Mitch has got that coming to him there. So it's always neat. And again, thank you guys for watching. It's this is why we do it. This is why we come out and late at night and do that. Well, the Muskies got another penalty here. So after going through a clean period in the second period, and John Cards Spoon informed me we got music for the third period. So I'm just
That's a game changer right there.
I think this is Aha.
If we had Amy here, we'd know.
We would know, yes.
Chuck, you remember your first point in college hockey?
First goal, not necessarily a point. First goal.
Sometime late in your senior year, wasn't it?
Senior year, yep. On we were winning 13-1 over 13-0 over Bowling Green. And I scored the 14th goal, and the bench is cleared. I mean, it was.
I was there. How could I forget?
I mean, 30 years later, I would say it was a rocket from.
That's exactly how I remember it.
Yep.
Exactly how I remember
bar
it.
down.
It was something.
Yeah, something like that.
We got Miami. Miami's playing Kentucky, the newcomers to the league, and they're getting a rude welcome tonight. UK will join the TSCHL next season, but they're playing current THCHL champion Miami, and the Redhawks are up 5-1 after the second.
I mean, I mean, we can't say enough good things about the program at Miami. It's well run, and the people there are absolutely fantastic. But they're not necessarily a welcoming committee for the new teams. I mean, it's
a grown-up world out there, and you're going to grow up fast when
yes.
you play against those guys. So let's get this thing killed off, and then attaboy, Will.
There it is.
He's tracked that really nice. Go ahead and ice that thing, Mitch. Or go coast to coast.
Yep. Mitch is going to try to split him. He's got on the backside.
Whoop.
Oh.
A little bit high.
Yep.
Mitch Smart skates away. Quinn still reaching. We got to get him to stop reaching there. 20 seconds to kill here.
I mean, I'll mention it to him in the lobby after the game, but that's about as much I'm
We're going to be gone, Chuck.
Right. So next time I see him, I'll mention that to him.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Cole Drake on a breakaway, and he can't handle a And Jack Dallas is not happy. That's
Yep.
a Buffalo to a
Yep.
Buffalo connection. And Jack will talk to
Yep.
Cole about that after
I
the
would say
game.
Cole got a little complacent there on handling the puck and might have cost Jack an assist.
Here we go. Joey Tobin. Go ahead and let that thing ride, Joey. Oh, good save by the tender there.
Okay.
Let's spend a little bit of time on the Muskies here as we come up on the break. I think if we were able to go ahead and pull this thing off tonight, and it looks like we will, we'll go to the break at 13-5. We'll go to the break ranked 12 or 13 in the region, right on the edge of making regional play. And they got a man-sized schedule in the second half of the semester, but a great first half. Best season we've had here at Xavier in 3 years. So any thoughts on that, Chuck?
Yeah, well, it's we knew when there was a change in the coaching staff that it was done for all of the right reasons. It took a year or two for these young men, Max and Drew, to find their stride, and they got an influx of some young talent here. They've got some time underneath their belt playing at the D2 level, and not only as a former coach, but just as a fan. For those guys to qualify for regionals at the D2 level within the league that they play in would truly be something special for this program. And you look at guys like Patrick Omni and Jeremy McWalter, the guys that really brought us to the next level here. It'll be rewarding for them in their senior year to have that on their, if you will, resume or a memory to share for the rest of their lives. And
Bit of a legacy, really, if you think about
yeah.
it. And I don't want to let what you said about Coach K and Max to slide by. They took it over, and they've rebuilt this thing in short order. And the beauty of it, or maybe the best part about it, is I don't know if there's a senior on the hockey team. I think Patrick is a senior, but he'll be back next year. And so they don't lose a single kid, and there is an absolutely beautiful goal.
That was unfair.
The goalie's not really sure what
Right,
happened.
right.
I'm not sure what happened. And I think Benny Bridges, who just buried that thing, might not even be sure what happened.
I think he just asked the Denison captain, hey, what's the score of the Pac-12 game? Right? Still not certain what's going on.
Yeah, that was a short-sider. That was a beauty. So anyway, the Muskies have a lot of work to do. Don't make no mistake about it. I mean, they've got Miami in front of them. They got OU in front of them. They got Louisville in front of them. But maybe last year or 2 years ago, that was, hey, you sneak a win out of those 6 games, 1-5 is what you're looking for. No one's looking at that. I think this is, hey, 3-3, 4-2, and go into the playoffs. Maybe a 3 seed, or heck, maybe they even sneak into the 2 seed, but certainly an upper seed. And
and I think it really speaks to these young men that are on this team. All reports that we're getting is this team has a tremendous amount of camaraderie. They play for each other. They're committed to the program. They're committed to seeing it all the way through. And I think this nucleus team that we have right here is going to do something special that no other team in Muskie history has done. So, it's an exciting time to be on this team. It's an exciting time to be a fan.
It is, indeed. Looks like we're going to go to a run clock here right now, and I don't think anybody's going to argue with that. So, score's 9-0 now.
Yep, 9-0.
Just to keep talking about that, Chuck, you talk about the camaraderie and the chemistry, and, our best teams were when the locker room was controlled by good leaders, and our toughest years were when the locker room was controlled by guys that maybe were marginally committed, and that's a real tribute to the players. A coach can't control that necessarily. It's got to be controlled by the players, and boy, when you got a good locker room and you got good leadership amongst the players, good things happen.
And if you think about it on a broader level of what the ACHA is, and what it's about.
It's a nice play by Quinn Herlin right there.
It is, you've got to be passionate and committed to the game, right? And you know, when you get the kids that are committed to go all 4 years, right? They realize that this is the last time in their life they will actually play for a championship, real hockey with a team, and you know that is truly something special. And God, I mean, we've seen it. You obviously were my best man at my wedding. We met each other 30 years ago, and you know, just this. God, what was it? 6 months ago when Max got married, and Alex was his best man, and you know, it's those type of friendships, and you just get committed to each other, and it's truly something special. So.
Okay, that's the last nice thing I'm saying for the rest of the night. Now we're going to be a little hard on these guys as they try to bring this thing home. So, all kidding aside, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm proud of the coaches, and I'm proud of the kids for what they're accomplishing here. Okay, hop on a heavy forecheck.
There we go. We got the running clock, so we are we're at 11:40. It looks like the actual Eastern Standard Time is 12:55, and we'll probably be at our donated destination by 12:30.
Oh, here's an opportunity for them. And
big save by Will.
Will had a nice angle on that. 11's a talented hockey player for Denison, and he's something he can build off, and he picks.
And he got
there
it.
he goes.
Yep. That kid worked hard all game to get that.
Yep, he sure did. He sure did.
And
credit to him for not quitting, not giving up.
And when it goes off the left post and into the net, you can't necessarily blame that on Will. Players make plays.
Okay, we got about 11 minutes to roll here, and let's see how the rest of this thing plays itself out. Let's not anybody get lazy. Here's an opportunity for the Muskies. Becker had a nice shot there. The tender really is, I think we've stopped tracking shots, but he's got to be well north of 45 saves.
Yep.
So for at least 45 shots. And let's keep playing hard for Will. Let's not give up on him. He deserves a full effort from everybody out there. So
that young man's going to sleep well tonight. There it is. Another save by him.
Sage is signaling. What is Sage signaling to us?
Yeah.
We're not sure.
We're not sure. Ned's a goalie, so I think he can interpret
it's some
that.
Sort of goalie
some sort of goalie thing. So if you put the camera on him, any goalies.
Oh, there you go, Will. Nice play by Will. Really good positioning there by Will. Matty Hahn, I'd like to see him take a little more direct route on that forecheck. He was doing S's when he should have been doing I's.
Yeah, in a 9-1 ball game, run clock, you're gonna get complacent.
That's fair. Including Cards in the scorer's box, who is no longer, he is abdicating some of his responsibilities, but he's traded off shot taking for music.
Right, this was a big upgrade.
Yep.
You're always going to be full of surprises here in the ACHA.
We've maintained our viewership. I'm happy to see that. We've got some compelling TV here.
Yep.
Joey Tobin gets it in deep. He'll forecheck his own dump in. And we got a man streaking down the middle here.
Oh!
Cole Drake he was hunting, and he wanted that thing. Joey's backing out. There was the shot.
You try it again.
Good save.
Bring it all the way out. Use your points. The former defenseman, there it is. Patrick's out there. Like to see him get one.
Here we go, Jeremy. Oh. Goalie came out nice on that one. Cut off that angle, did a good job. He's still working hard. A lot of kids were giving up on their effort. He is not. He is hung right in there. Cole working from behind.
Just over 8 minutes left in the period.
Joey Tobin is putting in a shift here. Another shot on goal. Quinn Hurlin working that one. Jeremy working in deep. think Jeremy is smelling the point, the score sheet.
Yep.
Oh,
whoa.
That
It sounds like a
shotgun.
shotgun.
It's a slash. That's my legacy to the ACHA.
That was in stereo, folks. That's now part
Quinn
of the
working
rule book.
behind the net. This is quite a shift here, but the tender is up to the task. Good for him. We're going to get a little head start on our post-game activities,
Yep.
Chuck, I think.
Yep. If Cards could just let the music roll, we're out of here.
Yeah. Hey, you turn that thing up loud enough, it'll drown us out. Good forecheck hop, or good back check hop. Look at him. He got a boy hop. Keep working, kid. Keep working, kid. Attaboy, Will.
I'm gonna have to reach out to Cards. I can't say I really recognize the artist that he's playing here. If I had to guess right now, I'm going with Drake.
Hop's got a little something going on. He's enjoying it.
6:30
here
left.
he goes.
Oh, we get a little breakaway.
You got a man, Hop. You got a
we
man.
got 3 on 1.
Oh!
Got a little. Oh, way to stay with it.
It's very sloppy right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, but there it is. What happened? It's
Did they
gonna,
wave
it's
it
gonna
off?
get waved off. Somebody's going to the penalty box.
Something bad just happened.
Yep.
I don't know what it was. I think we're going to count it.
Yep, we're going to count it.
Yep. And the Muskies cracked double digits for the first time this year, I believe.
Yep. And again, I got on Joe Nuxall. I just had a guy in the box.
Nobody listening has
got
any idea who Joe Nuxall is, just so you know. Way to stay current. The guy's been dead before any of these kids were born. The old left-hander.
The old left-hander.
Yep. Smoked during the game, broke the filter off.
Yep. But he was notorious for it's a long fly ball he's throwing out at first base. So I just had the Muskies in the penalty box when they actually scored. So Joe, God rest your soul, I apologize to you. If we were only to be as beloved as Joe Nuxall, though, that would be
That's true.
that'd be a heck of a legacy.
Yeah, if I had half that guy's character, right?
Yep.
We got guys out there, I have no idea who they are at this point.
Yep. It might be a prospect day out there right now.
Come on, Will.
Yep.
Will on the second breakaway.
Oh, big save. Woo! Good job, Will.
Talk about that camaraderie, Chuck. I mean, the whole bench just erupts for Will, who just works his butt off in practice, takes every rep he can, keeps a positive attitude, and he stayed ready. He got in this game, and he stopped 2 breakaways now.
Yep.
And he's been beat on 1 goal that any goalie in the league would have let in.
Yep.
It's getting very messy right now.
Yep.
A lot of kids thinking about what's going on at Dana's.
Yeah, the Muskies are a lot of kids are becoming referees right now as well.
Denison keeps trying. They're looking to get one more. Worked it in deep.
I tell you what, and I don't want to speak too soon, but it's just it's a tribute to both these programs, right? In a 10-1 ball game, I'm serious. I think we've had 4 penalties, and they've all been very reasonable. Hooking, nothing chippy, nothing cheap. It's nice to see 2 programs like this.
Here we go. We got Jeremy on the loose.
Oh, there he is. Oh, there it is.
Hey, good news. Cards is back on. He's got his finger. The
Yep.
kid's killing it right
Yep.
now.
He's back.
Never let it be said. Gonzaga kid from the
Washington,
D.C. area.
DC, yep.
Good school. He was on Team D.C. His senior year in high school.
Yep. Really a phenomenal hockey player.
Healthy scratch tonight, but again, to your credit, Chuck, he's working the penalty box when some guys would pout, but not him. He was all about it.
It's all about the team.
Oh,
Oh,
attaboy, Will.
Well, Will's having a game.
I thought Patrick Obney was going to go bar down on us right there.
Right.
Cole Drake is frustrated. He's worked
There you
hard. Oh, Coach K was diving. Oh, we're going to let that one go, I think.
Yep. That was.
It's
With
going to take.
2:30 left in a 10-1 game.
It's got to be a sniper in the building for someone. Let's get a reverse. There we go. Matty Bahan, now he's on the hunt. His last chance of the night. Works it in deep. Smart play. Puck work behind the net. Oh.
Whoa, that's interference, but I think we're going to get away with that one.
Big red kid looking at the linesman, and not much he can do on that.
Yep.
Is that Timar? Is he the ref? I mean, the linesman?
Yeah, yep.
He's like I said, he's a local kid. I think he's about a junior at X right now. Go ahead and throw that in deep. Oh, going to have a 3-on-2 here, I think.
Oh, there it is. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Patrick.
Oh,
There it
look at
is. That's a classic Patrick Omni move right there.
And they buried that one. That's number 2 for number 11.
Yep. Kid keeps working hard. That's a minute left in the running clock game, and he still put the puck in the net. So, kid loves hockey.
There's an opportunity for Coach K to call a timeout and just run the clock out. That's an idea.
That's right.
That's a crafty veteran move. Young
Yeah.
coaches, they don't know that move. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Will
Big
flashing
save.
some leather.
Yep.
I hope Sage doesn't take the break off. He better stay in shape here.
Yep. God, I believe his father's in the building today, and he's putting on quite a show for him. So,
Let's not be in any hurry to take this draw here.
nope. There you go.
Number 3 is all over. He's
Yeah.
all about it. That's going to do it from here, folks. Muskies will go into the break at 13-5, ranked number 13 in the region, 3rd place in the T, and hopefully they'll get healthy because they got a lot of injuries right now. They'll get healthy over the break and come back strong for a real tough second half of the semester. Merry Christmas to everybody, and have a safe
Thank you
and
all
happy
for
holiday.
watching, and we'll see you after the break.